Hey there and welcome back. Thanks for your patience for me missing an episode last time. I was sick at the time of when I was supposed to be recording. But we're here, we're back on track, and we're good to go. So this time I actually had a little bit of a recommendation from the community, which I was glad to see, and that was going back to basics. Now, when I originally set out to do this, I wanted to touch on things that people hadn't already talked about. Main reason being is because there are people who are better spoken than I am, who have already made content for, the Four Noble Truths, the Eightfold Path, and so on. So I still want to be able to reach out to people that are just coming into this with a fresh slate. But I also want to keep it fun and engaging in ways that maybe other content creators just aren't quite touching on yet. But we'll kind of figure that out as we go. So today I actually kind of want to talk about holy days because it's something that doesn't get brought up a lot. I used to always joke that if I had actually gotten all of my holy days off, like we do for the bank holidays and whatnot, that you would almost never see me at work. Now, this is something you don't really see a whole lot of in the West, but historically speaking, it was most common for these to be called Precept days, and these were the days when your householders, they were abstaining from meat, from drugs or alcohol or anything else like that. This is the time you're supposed to be good. People with a Abrahamic background might be familiar with like the term for Lent. So for us, this was fairly common. When does this occur? Well, it's a 3-day process every moon phase. So the day before, the day of, and the day after each moon phase is a holy day. You can almost think of it as something like a Sabbath, I suppose. Though I'll have to ask my Christian friends if I'm using that term correctly. So what is it you should be doing on these days? These are the days when you're gardening, when you're volunteering, when you're fasting, and more importantly, when you're reflecting. Is what you're doing working in your life? Really take stock of what it is that you're trying to do. Where's your intentionality? And how well is it working? This isn't just a time to really sit and focus. It's a time to clean house, if you will. Focus is the ability to stick to one thought, one notion, one idea. But cleaning house means more than that. It means being able to take time to process grief, laughter. Everything that you're going through deserves to have its own time. Your feelings need to be felt. They should never be the ones running the show, but neither should they be denied. There's a lot of people that seem to be under the impression that we're constantly trying to suppress what it is we're feeling, but that's not the case at all. We know life is suffering. That's the entire principle behind dukkha.